Mhm. Oh no. Mm? Tim, Tim, che succede? No? Ah, ok. Esco. Mm. Yeah. Tim, porca... Oh no. Mi dà un fastidio quell'icona là sotto. Come faccio a togliere? Era lì fino alla fine dei secoli. Ecco, via, via. Ok, via, via. È ancora lì. Ancora lì. Troppo fastidio. Lei non sente il gioco? PC sta a finire nello spazio. Oh. Ah, bene, spero. Devo, non rompere. No, 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 no. What? What? Ah. Più. Più. Stavo e non prende il mio auto. Allora. Ok, allora basta. Ah, ma non c'è proprio musica, è inquietantissimo. Bene, incontra Regis al cimitero. Al cimitero. Io ruberò delle quisquiglie. Sì. Mi serviva qualcosa? No. I didn't need this. But I did it. I did it no matter what.
Allow the Witcher to ply his trade. Good hunting to you, Witcher. We're relying on your mastery of your craft.
Sure, where is my horse? Yeah. Where is my horse? Alright. It's not here. Where is my horse? Have you kidnapped my horse? Oh, what's happening?
Sir! Sir!
Sir!
I'm looking for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Alright. Take this tip.
Here. And thanks.
And you could tip me as well.
Thank you! And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
You can tip me and become...
Just
What?
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations.
Oh, I remember him
Though
from the
details
second
are
game.
rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless.
Alright, Yennefer.
I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you. Thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
Mwah. Lovely waifu.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Why? What's for? Anyway. Somebody told Gwent? Somebody said Gwent? This is not a... This is not a... Never mind. I thought it was some kind of bar or something. In effetti come si dice locanda in inglese? Dai che fregatura, pensavo fosse una locanda. Qua c'è un alchimista. Oh! Side quest. Salve. Ciao Cristandro, grazie per la donazione. Che caro che sei. Come va?
Nox la vie. Might be worth looking into.
Allora, prima voglio parlare col vampiro, perché l'intervista al vampiro è sempre stato bello, quindi... Ah, a proposito, devo aggiustare la mia spada. Come si aggiustavano le spade? Così, vero? That's it. Bene, finito. Giusto. Anzi, visto che ci sono... Ogni volta mi mancano. Facciamone qualcuno, dai. Antivampiri, sento che ne avrò bisogno. Finite? No, c'è ancora questo. Direi basta così. Ok. Allora, sì, voglio parlare prima col vampiro. E poi farò tutte le side quest che mi va. Bene, mentre esploro, perché è un bel posto, una bella città. Come sempre CD Projekt sa fare le ambientazioni. No horse still? No horse for me. No horses for Geralt. Geralt, over via! They got no horses. Okay, we got one now. Finally. Ma guarda, non so se vorrei vivere in un mondo dove i mostri esistono. E anche i vampiri. Per quanto sia bello. Salve. Non sto distruggendo questo posto. Assolutamente no. Allora, bravi. Sì, viva la duchessa, duchesse. Io sto andando al cimitero perché... tralasciando i morti, che bello vivere... Anch'io vorrei dire, che bello vivere nei primi del Novecento, peccato per il fascismo. Cioè, come dire, senza il fascismo, mi raccomando. No, per dire che le ambientazioni sono belle proprio anche perché hanno certi pregi positivi e negativi. Questo mondo non sarebbe mai stato bello senza i mostri. Salve, buonasera. Egregi distinti saluti. Che cos'è? Una trappola? Un veleno? Un vampiro? No? Che succede? Ah, salve, un ghoul. Ah, ste piante! Mi ricordo di queste piante. Mi sto avvelenando. Spara! Archeospora. Ehi, ma questo è del primo gioco, questa bestia. Insopportabili. Sì, sono perfettamente d'accordo. Nice. Mi servirà qualcosa? Assolutamente no. Che è stato? Chi va là? Ok. Busso la porta.
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Or maybe it was a trap. What pleasure is there from killing a weak? If you wish for blood, take it from a king. Whoa, so deep. Whee! Ah, ciao.
Kikimores. Got victuals aplenty around here.
Le Kikimore non le vedo dal secondo gioco. Strano che non ci fossero in questo.
Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
So this was a tomb once. I see.
Kikimore eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Ma subito, via, brucia tutto.
Some stench.
Anche tu che ti aspettavi. Il lavoro gratis per un Witcher. Che c'è?
Great.
Ah! Ok, fermi tutti. Questa volta l'ho creato. No! Dove me l'ha salvato ora? And remember that you can subscribe using your Prime Gaming subscription. And remember, you can subscribe using your Prime Gaming subscription. Speriamo almeno nelle vicinanze del cimitero. Non avevo neanche salvato. I didn't even save. Didn't think about it. I didn't need to save at all. Okay. In the cemetery. Ehi, dove è finito? Eccolo qua.
Kicking more eggs. Need to assimilate these to ash. That's some stench.
Mancato per un pelo. Ah, brutti tempi quando dovevo andare verso le Kikimore.
The grave.
Sono dei vampiri che stanno parlottando. Che bello dungeon. Dungeon da esplorare. Ragnatele. Qui. Oh.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on.
Che sottotitolo lungo. Strano che sia così lungo un sottotitolo. Forse nei videogiochi è diverso. Guarda che... This subtitle is so long.
And no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
There was a large subtitle.
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. What, my dear friend? What's occurring in your mind? A ring.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated.
Alchemia Oblitera. Il titolo era palesemente italiano e lui ha detto Alchemia Oblitera. Alchemia Oblitera. Mamma mia, la pronuncia fa tanto.
But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance.
Covinarius? Io l'ho letto male. E l'ho letto molto male. È invecchiato male questo nome.
Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Seems
Any
interesting.
chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a cobra.
The Witcher è andato in crash. Ma che? Ma in che senso? Ma come The Witcher è crash? Che crash? E io boh. Oh, stavolta non posso essere io, infatti il mio PC è incolume. E no, The Witcher. E no, e allora sei tu che hai i problemi. Da quando ti hanno aggiornato, this game got so many problems. Since then, they've decided to release new updates. Ah! Cazzo. E ora dove mi riporterà? Che bello che non devo più impazzire per aprire il gioco. Non devo più avere paura. Crasha, fine. That's it. Però ci mette una vita a caricare. Bene, parlavano di ingredienti da raccogliere. Già sta cosa non mi piace. Dai che ce la facciamo entro stasera. Ok. Ho già affrontato il mostriciattolo? Sembra di sì, bene. Ah, vabbè, devo solo richiacchierare con lui.
Could have left.
What of what?
True. Come on.
Wherever did you get that?
Oh, sbagliato.
And with
It's dead.
the hand.
You've heard.
But if mem-
It's.
how's it?
We must. This.
Any chance we might see
Indeed.
rings?
You might.
Respect.
Precise.
Can't you just
If.
last resort?
But the very act, an exercise as.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory.
You guessed correctly.
Well, got a few ingredients to. There's mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Sì, però quella mano... Mi chiedo se stia soffrendo. Wow! Pissy, pissy, pissy. Go, 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 go. Now I'm a druid. I'm a vampire druid. Vampire druid.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Oh, so I don't... No job. Yeah, let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Well, a witcher is no different from a vampire, actually. They're both immortal, but that's actually false because they're not immortal, they just live longer than a human. They got superpowers, kind of. They're resilient, and that's it.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard.
Said the ex-human.
We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
So you can actually avoid blood?
Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning.
I didn't want to know that.
Did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear.
Oh.
If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to know. I didn't wish to know that.
Sheesh. Experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own.
Wow.
Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, from my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Okay, that's a question that actually should answer Geralt, not me. Because the matter of being a witcher is not something that you can just be born with. You become a witcher. And you're forced to become a witcher. It's not a choice, so yeah, I think I would change.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession.
Do you imagine Geralt as a
Risk
farmer?
my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
That was an interesting chili chat.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
I think that's likely.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Interesting.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
This statue is suspicious.
Curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Alright, let's check it on.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay, I want to start with some side quests first. Gwent. Cavolo, quanta roba. Let's start with this one. Which is not that far. What a creepy cemetery is this? Bene. Vola, 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 mia routinia. No, possiamo ignorarli, non ci servono. I love these camps. I love the soil, I love the flowers, I love the grass, I love everything of this place. Fine. Ah, a proposito. I love their mods. No? Credevo fosse una porta. Ui. Ciao.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
You son of a bitch, I mean.
Look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Underpayment. Ciao, Franco.
These diagrams somehow wound up in Tucson? How is that even possible?
Tusa was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
Ciao, Emiliano.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Chiamarlo Silver Fox. È il lupo bianco lui, o il lupo grigio. Volpe grigia non ce la vedo, volpe argentata.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Of course. Ma sai farle le cose dei witch? Sì, le sa fare, le sa fare. Scuola del gatto, grifoni perfetti, grifone superiore, grifone migliorati. Perché non l'ho fatto? È che non mi ricordo il perché non l'ho fatto, perché mi mancavano gli altri. Allora i guanti ce li ho. Ah, perché io volevo fare quelli dell'orso. L'orso non c'era, grifoni superiori. E mi manca migliori. Quindi avrei avuto solo quelle del gatto, c'ho tutto. Bene. Silver Fox e Geralt, no? No?
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Good luck. Poi dice che devo parlare con lui.
Greetings.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches.
Ah sì?
Different
Non
schools.
lo sapevo.
The wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore.
Manticora.
Which should I start with?
Mai sentita quella della manticora? Sentiamo.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
Davvero?
My master said the manticores have their fortress in the far east. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Ouch! Ma credo che questo sia un accento francese, perché siamo nelle terre di Toussaint, dove tutti i nomi sono o francesi o italiani. Ma proprio italiani, Cioè che li sento parlare di bianco coso, e dicono bianco coso, Gatto!
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for...
Ma veramente in italiano se un accento è straniero lo mettono? Non lo mettono se è un accento cioè del continente, nel senso del continente, dello stato. Quindi i diversi accenti delle città americane non ha senso reintrodurli in italiano, non funzionerebbe. Noi abbiamo gli accenti italiani, al massimo si fa così, ma si tende a non farlo perché sarebbe una macchietta e si snaturerebbe l'originale. Però quando un personaggio ha l'accento francese, ha l'accento tedesco, quello si mantiene di solito. Si chiama il doppiatore e gli si dice: ma senti, me lo fai un accento tedesco? Non lo si fa perché in originale quel personaggio rispetto agli altri ha l'accento tedesco, quindi secondo me l'avrebbero fatto. Poi per i videogiochi so che è ancora peggio, quindi non so se l'avrebbero fatto.
A full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Che ho combinato? Continuo ad adattare testi, a fare sottotitoli, a lavorare col canale e solo ora sto riprendendo a fare live perché alla fine ho cambiato la CPU. Ma perché ho cambiato CPU? Perché ho cambiato scheda madre e l'attacco non era lo stesso con la mia vecchia CPU, che funzionava benissimo, è la mia scheda madre che semplicemente stava iniziando a cedere.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago.
200?
My master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Ma guarda, se farò live, dato che ora torno a casa, le farò ASMR. No, non penso che farò altri giochi, purtroppo, perché starò col portatile.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
Ciao Klaus.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Ti sei perso un'intervista col vampiro.
Wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Bello, bello, mi fa piacere che tu abbia avuto questa esperienza. Stavo pensando anch'io di andare al Romix, di farmi questo bel viaggetto. Però tutti me ne parlano male. Cioè che non è tutta sta gran cosa, che è organizzato male, eccetera.
Farewell.
Contenta che ti sia divertito. Bene, abbiamo una side quest di esplorazione. Wii. Allora, dove devo andare? Ah. Oh. Ho un po' di zone da esplorare. Che fa? Me la faccio tutta a piedi? Mi sa che faccio prima. Sì. No? Boh. bene.
Claire Chapman.
Your reputation precedes
Oh, sai questa.
They say
Non sai questa, la vedo da qua. Come ci arrivo? Sai questa. Eccomi qua. Salve. Salve, ha bisogno di me?
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in...
Cianfanelli Bank, dai, più italiano di così. Sì.
and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Oh, che bello. Soldi.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank.
Bene, però io mi sono ripromessa quest'altra. Oh, che carina! Ma perché i bimbi indossavano le cuffie? What was the need of this scarf on their head? What? Oh, you're still here. Okay. Parente di nonna Giuseppina, la carissima nonna Giuseppina. Tutti conoscono nonna Giuseppina. Nonna Giuseppina! Ma che serviva il fazzoletto nel concreto? Ah, ammira, ammira, ma che bello! Ma che bello! No, questo DLC è grandioso e basta. Aspetta un attimo, cos'era quella cosa nella mappa? Cosa c'è qui? Salve! Cosa c'è qui? C'è un'icona strana. È la banca? È la banca? Forse è la banca.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
Ah, salve.
Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me.
But I'm not a knight, I'm a witcher. Devo fare piano qua, non posso urlare.
Can't help but be curious. But where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henry.
Abito dalle suore adesso.
Great value to bravery.
I live with
and
nuns.
selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage. Pardon me. Financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Sì, mi sono trasferita da qualche mese e vivo da queste suore.
See you later.
Go in peace, fair knight.
No, go in peace, no. Mi want Gwent. Mi want to farti erbat with Gwent. If you don't mind it. It's time for some... No, wait, first,
Wouldn't mind a glance at your book.
let me see if you sell cards. You don't. What is this? Gifts. This must be useful. Useful. I'm taking all the books regarding Beast. Because maybe it may be useful. Eh. Herbat. Yeah, don't forget you may subscribe. You may consider to become a new supporter member of the tribe, achieving new emoticons, which are cuter and cuter, and help me getting a new VTuber model. Boing, boing, boing. Please.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, there is Skellige! There is Skellige now! Yes, yes, yes! Faceva la mucca? Non mi ricordo. Yeah, there is a deck dedicated to Skellige. Yes, please. Yeah, I think I'll keep on with the monster. Yeah. E che faceva questo mazzo? Ok. Let's play. Ciao, buonanotte. No! Could have been lucky. Nilfgaard. It's always you, huh? Ooh! You shouldn't have done this. You! Sta prendendo troppe carte. E io ne prendo altre. Many oh fuck, how many spies do you have? Oh no! That's no good, that's no good. Allora. Ok. Well, take these. This cow is gonna kick your butt. Per culo così proprio. Ma tu non stavi andando a nanna, Emiliano? Sì, questa mucca farà grandi cose. Ah, Franco aveva detto... Vabbè. Buonanotte, Franco. Sì, ritorna Gwent, finalmente. Fringilla Vigo, dove nella serie sei diventata nera all'improvviso. Become a new supporter, become a new supporter. Or you can make a gift, you know, on my throne gift. Appena userò questa carta, mamma mia, perderà un botto di roba. Ti arrendi, eh? Az, se ne butto una, queste... Primo round. Oh, tu guarda cos'è diventata la mucca, eh? Look what became the cow. Boy. Unfortunately, it got 7 cards still. Oh no, mi sa che ho perso. Ha troppe carte lui. Ha davvero troppe carte. Ehi, perché non la posso usare? Corpo a corpo. Tranne nel caso in cui ci sia... E perché non lo posso usare? Vabbè. Non posso più fare niente, vediamo. Ma si era risparmiato wow! Ma che Ho vinto lo stesso. What? Come ho vinto? Aveva ancora altre carte. The IA got still 3 cards to use. Why did I won? What? Okay, you know what? Never mind.
Sucks its blood to this. I paid too much out again.
All right. Thank you, my dude.
Two of those virtuous knights.
So cool. Tu sorridi e annuisci, giusto, giusto. Wow, look at this palace. Ermanno, ciao! Ti sei perso la mia partita a Gwent. Quanto tempo? Tu vieni soltanto per The Witcher. Lasciatemi godere questo spettacolo. È il bambino che va più veloce di me. E via. Che era uno starnuto. E zoom! Bulla. Faccio la bulla con gli NPC. Ehi, vai via. Ui, via. Non ti si fa... E allora... Ah, ok. Che soddisfazione. Ma eri qui? Ma chi se lo aspettava? Vieni qua. No, 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 di qua, di qua, di qua, di qua. Qua.
Let's go.
Allora, però, Rodilia, anche tu. E che ti ho chiesto la luna.
Not so
Peacock!
fast, coach.
Peacock! Hai vinto il torneo di carte di Novigrad? Sì. No, no, no. Come faccio? Ti lascio lì un attimo, ok? Stai ferma lì. Stai ferma lì. Stai ferma lì. Non succede niente. Eccoti qua. Magia. Lei le cose le sa fare da sola. She can stand alone without me. Oh, what's happening here? Hello? Zelgadis. Ma devo fare una fotina.
You scared me half to death, Drifter.
Ho trovato Zelgadis. Ho trovato un personaggio nella vita che forse ho sentito nominare. Si può rimodernare un bardo caga sotto, che però ti fa il botto, che usa i suoi fulmini, e però è un nobiluomo che ha i suoi valori imperiali. Vabbè che Zelgadis è Dandelion, cioè è Dandelion e basta. Sì. Chi è? Chi
What can I
è?
call you? What's your crest? Speak.
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Mind telling me why you're here?
For the head of Grottori, the monster from yon cave. I swore on my honor I would bring it to my betrothed, mounted on a pike.
Made any progress?
Subscribe.
I've been gathering my strength. I shall attack soon. I gave my word, and my word is my honor.
Ok, but do you have any strategy?
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
For honor. For the oath. Quel di Geralt è perfetto, sì. Ma Geralt è perfetto. Like, look at this butt. He's the perfection. Oh. Beautiful. François. Ok, François. François, permettimi di aiutarti. Non puoi fare nulla da solo. Non c'è due senza tre. Au revoir, mon chéri. Allora, dove cazzo stai andando, François? François della mer. Non andare da solo. Brutto ipocrita. Ok. Se ne è andato per i cazzi suoi, oh boh. Oh, fermo.
Strange. No sign of Grottori.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around.
Poor François. Sniff.
Bones. Small.
Children.
Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant.
Ooh.
About a year, maybe. Various sundries, some tools. Grottori must have taken them from its victims.
François. What is this plant?
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
I hear something.
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Ma ciao Ren, bentornato. E che devo fare? Diamanti, ma sì, dai. Così esco fuori? No. This music is so creepy. A cradle?
Cradle filled with children's shoes.
Cradle.
Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque. Something on the other side. Can't hope to get through. Neither sword nor signs will cut this. Clear as day now. brigand. Gotta be. Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to lure it.
All right. Grotto. Ancestrale. Oh no, è una creatura ancestrale. Oh no. Oh no, this kind of creatures are the worst. What? Generally they won't prefer caves, but I'm inside a cave. I see. It's time to burn these flowers. Alright, here he comes. Whoa. You're so damn creepy. And you eat children. Fermo. Allora. Cioè, ogni volta non ho mai l'anti-ancestrale, ma siamo seri? Gli orchi, insettoidi, vampiri, maledetti, costrutti, spettri, necrofagi. Non ho mai gli anti-ancestrali, va bene. Che odio quando fanno così, che odio. Fuck. Sono morto in 2 secondi. Record. E ora tocca a me. I can go the distance. I will save Francois. Let him marry the beauty. And I'm get out. Non è un rigolo dorato superiore? Evidentemente no, perché proprio all'inizio live ho fatto diversi unguenti. Quindi se non ce l'ho vuol dire che non ce l'avevo e basta. Non avevo gli ingredienti. Quindi no. Non si può fare. E comunque se avete Prime Gaming potete abbonarvi, cioè così, io ve lo dico. Che dice l'average giocatore di Dark Souls? Aia! Aia! Ma mi fa un botto di male! Ma che livello è sto qua? Gandalf con l'anfetamina. Sì, è diventato un po' rigido come una corteccia. No, quando è morto Harry non è più stato lo stesso. Sì, ma parliamo di cose vecchie e stravecchie. Poi tieni presente che ora stanno facendo una serie TV HBO su Harry Potter. Non vedo l'ora. È uno stecchio. He's a stick. Well, no matter what, he kills me anyway. Hold on. damn it, maybe should I use some bombs? Sta chat si sta scatenando con le battute, mamma mia. Siamo in un cabaret. Bomba al dimeritium, forse ce l'ho. Ah, però sì, ce l'ho. Mi ricordavo che ce l'avessi, dai. Aspetta, come si lanciava la bomba? Perfetto. Nuova missione, ricordarmi come si lanciano le bombe. Aspetta, le bombe. Devo pensare, amico. Non mi ricordo come si lancia la bomba. Oh, mi sono già bloccata qui, non ci posso credere. Rotella? Ma ho provato a fare... No, la rotella è... cambiare i segni. Ah, schiaccia la rotella. Ok. Culo. No, se ci rimango dentro sono altri danni. Dov'è? Dov'è? Eccolo qua. Non funziona. Non funziona. Perché non funziona? Ma non è neanche inserita la bomba. Ma vaffa. Sì, abbi pazienza, il traduttore non è che può tradurre ogni cosa. Ma l'avevo equipaggiata! Non mi trattare da scema. L'avevo equipaggiata. Con maiuscolo, no? Sì. No, mi sono fatte danni a ma... Fermo, fermo, fermo. 1, 2. Ok. Ah. Odio che ci metta così tanto a caricare il gioco, però. Questo lo detesto, è fastidiosissimo. Cosa devi ricaricare? Cosa? Sì. Ma c'ho l'attacco nav, Ma infatti io non sono tipo da Souls-like, assolutamente no. Perché mi ciocca? Ah! Dov'è? Dov'è? Fa troppi attacchi ad area. Fa troppi attacchi ad area. Ma questo mangia i bambini, abbi pazienza. Ops, no. Allora, rigolo dorato, eh. Boh, ho paura. Non mi sta servendo niente. Assolutamente niente. Ah, non ho messo la bomba. Vabbè, chi se ne frega. Cioè, ti pare il culetto dal veleno. Ah, ok, grazie. Ah. 2 secondi di gameplay, 10.000 di rendering. Basta. Non ce la faccio più. Subscribe and follow my YouTube and Twitter so that you can get all the updates you want. Degni di un brano death metal sembra un po' esagerato. Fermo. Basta, ci ho rinunciato a usare le bombe. Vai, vai. Oh, perché sta pianta è ancora viva? Lascia stare il mio amico François. Where did he go? Ok, fuoco, pochino. Appena ho rinunciato a voler usare le bombe, mi è andata benissimo. Grazie per il consiglio, hermano. È andata. Ah, ok, grazie. Berrò.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Se volete farmi i regali personalizzati, controllate Thronegift.
As a token of my gratitude.
Ok. Cosa ho avuto? Oh, soldi.
Challenge. Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection and...
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
Oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years. So I vowed to slay Grottori. Thought it would buy me time. To battle such a beast, why, it could take months.
Especially at the rate you were going.
So you were trying to not marry her.
High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, Nay, the head of this beast is a totally inadequate to express the love.
Ma ha ragione, 2 anni sono troppo pochi.
The world
He's
awaits.
fair, he's right.
To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Well, you know what? It's his choice, not mine.
Must have really cold feet. Frozen. Can't say
Skyrim? Sì, un giorno lo porterò.
But do what you
Ma prima c'ho Dragon Age, ancora c'ho Dragon Age. Sono al DLC di Awakening ancora.
Fight at your side was an honor.
Questo non si vuole sposare, perché mi ci devo intromettere? È una scelta sua, non fa del male a nessuno. Dovrebbe parlare con la sua fidanzata, te però. L'ha fatta la sua scelta, dai. Bene, benissimo. È andata molto bene. Certo, invece di usare queste scuse dovrebbe dirglielo. Ah, so bright and colorful, I love it. And with this lovely landscape, I wish you a good night. I will see you in a new live stream. Grazie a tutti per avermi fatto compagnia stasera. Ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao!